All right. Hey, Emmy, how's it going? Hope you have been having a good day so far. And all right, so let's get into the one and only video about how a bishop moves. And okay, so before we talk about how a bishop moves, let me just tell you one thing. A bishop is called a minor piece. All right, so this terminology isn't going to really help with this video, but this phrase or this term, a minor piece, is a good thing to have in mind because it'll help out in future videos. Okay, so I said here the bishop is minor piece number one. Minor piece number two would be the knights. Okay, knights and bishops are your minor pieces. Okay, so that being said, let's get into how they move and how they kill. So again, straightforward. Bishops move and kill diagonally. Right, so this bishop moves diagonally. I mean, at this point, right, bishops can't, jump over any pieces. Right, this pawn is blocking this bishop's path over here. So at this point, the bishop can't move anywhere in this direction. Right, in this situation right now, the bishop can only move over here, right, to any of these squares. Same thing with this bishop, can move diagonally to any of these squares. Oops, 1 second, there we go. All right, and okay, let me just make a move for black. And okay, let's say my bishop is now here, right? So now at this point, this bishop can move anywhere here, can go backwards, can go around over here, back to where it started, right? These are all the current moves that we can do for this bishop. Okay, so yeah. All right, that's pretty straightforward. And, how does a bishop kill? Well, okay, let's say black puts a piece, for example, this pawn, within the scope of this bishop. The bishop can just kill the way that it moves, right? And, let's say my bishop was over here, right? The pawn is over here. Again, this pawn is within my bishop's scope, so my bishop can just come here and take. All right? And same thing with this bishop. I'm just going to make another move over here. Oops, 1 second. Here we go. All right, this bishop can move anywhere here. I can also take this pawn. And there you go. All right, so bishops move diagonally, and they kill anything that's in their way. All right? Okay. And I guess the last thing you should keep in mind about bishops is that, as you can see, at the beginning of each game, one bishop is found on a light square, and another bishop is found on a dark square. Now, just because of geometry, right, and the fact that bishops can only move diagonally, this means that the bishop, this light square bishop can never move onto a dark square. Right, this bishop that started off on a light square will continue to only be able to go on light squares for the entire game. And same thing with this bishop. Starts off on a dark square. This bishop will never be able to move onto a light square. And the reason is because if this bishop wanted to move on, let's say this bishop was here, right, in the circle. So right now, for this bishop to move onto a light square, it would have to move, straight in, some direction, right? And that automatically means it's not going diagonal. And that's just illegal, right? Bishops can only move diagonally. So again, this bishop will be on dark squares the whole game. This one will be on light squares the whole game. And yeah, that's it. And there's a lot more to talk about the bishop, but as far as how it moves and how it kills, and a little bit of a terminology, that's all you need to know to get ready to play a game. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, take care.